Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So tonight, or today rather, I'm reviewing Imperial Honey Porter. So this is St. Peter's Honey Porter kit made by Muntons, I think. And it comes out at 4.5%. Whereas the Honey Porter from St. Peter's, I think it's about the same ABV. I added sugar to it to knock it up to 9.5%. So we'll see how it looks. I've already reviewed it before, obviously. So this is an homebrew. So we'll pour a pint out, see how it goes. And here we go. So I brewed this in several different ways. I brewed it as the exact way you should brew it, and it came out amazing. I brewed it with 2 kilos of sugar and honey bourbon, and it ended up being about 13%. It was crazy. This is 9.5%, so I think it was 2 kilos of sugar, if memory serves me correct. An amazing beer kit. You know, I do hope that St. Peter's bring out a plum porter and a Christmas ale beer kit at some stage. You know, whether it's doable or not, who knows. So a black pour, slightly off-white head of less than a centimetre. Honey on the nose all day long. Yeah, so the nose doesn't smell rather any difference than when it's a lower ABV. I've got to be honest that the taste, you still get the honey. It is a honey porter. Porters, stouts, basically two sides of the same coin. Um, if we're being pedantic. Um, but certainly an amazing homebrew beer kit. A homebrew beer kit that can be played around with. And if this one can be played around with, I've done the same with the cream stout. So the golden ale, the IPA and the ruby red, the other beer kits from St. Peter's, aka Muntons, can also be tweaked. The cream stout I've made into an Imperial cream stout, whereas the others I would only maybe increase a little bit, no more than 6%. But obviously, that is up to the individual. They do brew an amazing kit. I've done St. Peter's Ruby Red in the past, a few years ago now, mind you. And yeah, it was amazing, absolutely top notch. Tasted as good as the, obviously following the instructions to the letter, obviously. Tasted as good as the Ruby Red from St. Peter's. So what more could you say? When a beer tastes as good as its commercial counterpart, then you've done well. They've done well by giving you the instructions to do it. Oh, oh, that is tasting absolutely divine. Yeah. So this is the Imperial version of honey porter. 2 kilos of sugar added to the brew, which bumped it from, I think it was 4.5 up to 9%. So, and I think I only got, was it a 32 or 36 pint beer kit? So that's how the ABV went up, as much as it did. But yeah, tasting absolutely spot on. Would I love more St. Peter's kits? Hell yes. They brew some amazing beers and a wide spectrum of amazing beers nonetheless. And I have never tasted a cask St. Peter's. So one of these days on Raggy's Beer Reviews, we will go down to St. Peter's Brewery, or nearby at least, and get St. Peter's on cask. I am trying to, what's the word, nudge the local breweries into, local pubs rather, into doing a bit of a St. Peter's takeover, because I think it'd be amazing, you know. Certainly on the run up to Christmas, live beer reviews, because I would go live if I could get this to happen. The Crown Inn in Beeston is amazing. The Star Inn in Beeston as well. Star Inn's got 10 cask pumps. Crown Inn probably a similar number. Both amazing pubs that St. Peter's would look amazing in. 10 of their finest. Plum Porter, the whiskey beer, the IPA, Christmas ale, the winter ale, and the list goes on. You know, there's some outstanding beers. Cream stout, obviously, honey porter, obviously, and yeah, there's some amazing beers. All going to be re-reviewed on the channel in sometime soon. Yeah, all going to be re-reviewed on the channel sometime soon. But yeah, fantastic brewery, fantastic homebrew kits. Homebrew kits you can play with and bump up the ABV. This is what it's all about, you know. As people who, commercial brewers who make beer, they play with their recipes, and somebody who gets a beer kit plays with the beer kits, you know. Just slightly different, maybe adds different hops to get different tastes. All these things are doable, and this is how people get into the world of commercial brewing, by playing at homebrew first. A lot of people do, you know. So got to say, still getting that honey taste on this. Big ABV, but still an amazing honey porter. For me, a good 5.55 out of 5. And oh, this is the year when Raggy's Beer Reviews takes homebrew to, for me, the next level. Going down the kit route, the, you know, the all grain route, and experimenting, and you know, replicating. And for anybody at St. Peter's watching this, I don't know if you do or don't, you know, obviously, not that you would obviously say it, you know, most of the time breweries don't want to say, but there is a local place near me called Brew Day Supplies, and they actually do, around the Nottingham area, all grain kits that replicate beers from those breweries. And it would be amazing for a Titanic brewery, either the Plum Porter or the Christmas Ale, to be replicated in all grain form, for an all grain brew. That would be amazing. Will it happen? Who knows? The world of beer is so amazing. For me, next year, hoping to get along to St. Peter's Brewery, hopefully in March, and hoping to pick up some mini kegs that will last till July, hoping. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. But in any case, Imperial Honey Porter. All it is 2 kilos of sugar added to the beer kit. An amazing beer kit. The yeast is amazing because it handled the extra sugar, and the beer, well, yes, it's great. Yeah, albeit strong, but there you go. For me, a good 4.55. And again, all about the honey. Wow, tasting awesome. See you soon. Cheers.